Good evening, respected viewers. I am George from Ireland. I'm going to read Ozymandias by Percy Bysshe Shelley, who's been my favourite poet since I was 16. I recall this poem first being read to me when I was 8 by my teacher, Mr. Black, and of course I'm eternally grateful to him for doing that, for introducing me to Shelley. And it's been a lifelong love affair I've had with Shelley. And then it was very pleasing to me to attend the same school that he did, the same college that he did, to see on the wooden panelling of Upper School at Eton, where Shelley had carved his name, to trace my finger and to know that I was touching the precise point that he had touched, to feel I could somehow connect with him from beyond the grave. So he composed this poem at about 1820, and it was shortly after the Napoleonic Wars. And of course, Napoleon's expedition to Egypt had brought back a lot of artifacts to Europe, and it gave a new lease of life to Egyptology. European scholars of various nationalities began studying ancient Egypt intensely, and various people tried to crack the Rosetta Stone, eventually succeeded. But anyway, that explains why he's writing this poem, Ozymandias. It's a mispronunciation of the name of one of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs. So my exegesis of the poem is that it's a message about the ephemeral nature of earthly power. Not that Shelley believed in the afterlife, but he is cocking a snook at the powers that be, because he was a very anti-establishment figure. Anyway, I think it's such a magnificent poem because every word is unimprovable. Saying how that the artists were exceptionally gifted, and they managed to show the facial expression perfectly. And despite Ozymandias having been clearly a potentate in his lifetime, his civilization is at one with Nineveh and Tyre, as Kipling would have said, and there's just desolation all around. His civilization is all but forgotten. Anyway, so I shall now begin. Ozymandias by Percy Bysshe Shelley. I met a traveller from an antique land, who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that its sculptor well those passions read, yet which survive, stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them and the heart that fed. And on the pedestal these words appear: My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Nothing beside remains. Round the decay of that colossal wreck, boundless and bare, the lone and level sands stretch far away.